You talked to me in order to get me to start the timer, just so you know.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Born Losers Gaming, and welcome back to Shadow Generations.
Hello.
In this episode, I'm going to be doing all I can to be doing all of these challenges. I'm going to be keeping y'all up to date with what's going on in my life.
Yeah. What's going on with your life?
Things have been going okay. Sleep's a little rough sometimes. You know, it's like melatonin can only get you so far, right?
Yeah.
But it's like, man, when you have a good night's sleep, like, for anyone else out there, BLG question of the day, does anyone else just have, to anyone who has, good and bad nights of sleep, right?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all know that when you have a good night's rest, that shit slaps. Like, your whole day is better.
This is a very intense level of emotion for sleep, which I do understand, because bad night's sleep, which I've had many, kind of ruined the day.
So back in the day, sorry, I thought I heard something, so I kind of was quiet for a little bit, but I don't.
Yeah.
If y'all watched the last episode, I've decided that I'm taking this as a one-man act.
Yeah,
just like BLG as a whole. So if anything seems funny to you, or if I feel off,
if it kind of seems like my lines were recorded in post and put in after the fact, it's because they were secretly.
So back in the day, I didn't have a CPAP machine, but now I do, and it's everyone should go and get a sleep study done. I think
actually,
if you've
that's
ever
genius.
snored, it's just I would suggest you should try it.
Yeah.
So long as your insurance can help you pay for it.
Yeah, it is. I don't know how much it would have cost. I think they said roughly anywhere between $150 to $300 without insurance.
Okay.
To just get the sleep study done. Because it's just like a machine that they have you wear at night that registers your blood oxygen and how often you're breathing and everything like that. And Ian had the most fucked up breathing in the world. He's the worst at breathing when he's asleep, which is legitimately a skill I didn't know was necessary to have, but he doesn't have it.
And despite the fact that I need a CPAP machine to help me breathe, I don't need a co-commentator to help me commentate.
Damn. I mean...
I don't like the spin anymore.
I mean, honestly...
I don't like the spin anymore.
Do you want to... You know what? I know what will fix this, Ian.
What will fix this?
The BLG drink of the day! I have with me today a zero sugar Monster Energy Ultra Vice Guava. And the reason I picked this up is because it has the exact same color scheme as the green tea Arizonas. The ones that are mint green with pink on it. So it's mint green and it has metallic pink decorations of flamingos and a retro sun. I'm into it.
So anyway, y'all remember what I said earlier? You could just ignore it. I'm back to it's a one-man act. I don't know what the BLG drink of the day is.
Miami has it all. Mind-blowing
No, you're not going to
Latin
fucking
energy, premier racing from NASCAR to F1, and world-class beaches with the hottest clubs right on the sand. Whether you're an over-the-top partier or an undercover crime fighter in a pastel suit, t-shirt, and loafers, you gotta stay energized. From South Beach to Caliocco, looking good and feeling good is what it's all about. With zero sugar to weigh you down, the fresh taste of perfectly ripened guava, and our world-famous Monster Energy blend. Ultra Vice Guava has you covered. Unleash the Ultra Beast.
Which South Beach? I'm still back on the South Beach thing.
Bro, can we talk about the fact that literally none of that told me what this is gonna taste like except for saying guava, which was already on the front of the fucking can?
Who do you think gets to write these
I don't know, but I think
flavor text?
I just feel like this person might have been on cocaine.
Why? Because they
were really
excited.
They were excited and distracted. And that's how anybody I've interacted with on cocaine has been.
What?
I'm going to take a little sip.
They've been excited and distracted.
Ugh.
Oh, okay, I get it.
Oh, it tastes.
Oh, and I'm up here. Okay, well, and I need
It does taste.
Does it taste like what it said, or does it taste?
It tastes like guava.
Okay, but what about the South Beach to Peru and whatever else
No,
it said?
I don't. I guess I kind of taste the pastel suit and t-shirt that it mentioned.
Oh, I got it. That's much easier. The hell is that?
No, yeah, it's... I don't know.
What is,
That looks
this
like a
is my
furry.
Sonic OC.
Yeah, it's literally just a furry. What the fuck? Hey, do you want a sip? It's actually pretty good, I think. It's growing on me after I've taken a couple sips.
Let me hear you. Okay, let me.
Just take a sip.
This looks like one of the artificial ones.
They're all artificial, babe. They're monster.
No, sorry. It's one of the 0 calorie
You gotta
ones.
take a second sip.
I literally, you've been on this kick of, oh, you gotta take 2 sips
You
recently.
gotta take 2 sips.
No,
When
you
you try
really don't.
a weird drink, you take the first sip and that gets your brain like, okay, this is the flavor profile. And then you take a second sip and now your brain is ready for the flavor profile. You know? Because there's always like that jar, like when you're drinking Lester's cream corn soda, right?
Uh-huh.
You take a sip and you're like, ugh, that's weird. And then the second time, you're prepared for the corn, you know?
Yeah.
You should take 2 sips of everything to give it a
Minimum.
fair shake.
Okay, well,
Unless it's toxic or you're allergic.
the poison didn't kill me after the first sip, so
Yeah.
maybe I should try it one more time.
Really got to get the flavor
What is-
profile
Can I
of
take
this
rubber panic?
bleach.
Okay. You got it, bro. I gotta say. I gotta say.
That death seemed weird.
I
You were
probably
just
could have
floating
avoided
there for a while.
I probably could have avoided it.
Yeah? Ooh.
Okay, here we go. Go ahead, laser me. Is this gonna deal damage to me?
Why would you...
Are you gonna fire it or not?
Oh,
I have to
you
hit
have to
the
hit
buttons to do it.
You have to tell them
Oh,
to
God.
shoot the lasers.
Okay, I got it now. My bad.
That feels like, poor planning to have the buttons for the robots, like, out here.
Yeah, right? Like,
Oh, maybe they're like, oh, if you touch a button, then it's gonna kill you, but it doesn't shoot where the buttons are, so...
exactly. So it's like, who put the buttons here?
Yeah, you're, like, basically saying that no matter what, whoever hits the button... Oh.
Ah!
Okay, well, never mind. That person who hits the button is most likely gonna die.
We did it.
If they're not a hedgehog.
Jesus Christ.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's a lot of robots.
And remember, if you're a hedgehog in this universe, you are just born to run fast, I guess?
Yeah. I mean, also, if you're a fox with 2 tails...
If you're alive in this universe, there's a high chance that you could run quickly.
Yeah, if you're an echidna, which if you're an echidna and alive, that's statistically already anomaly.
Yeah. How did you do that?
Yeah, most echidnas are dead.
Which is kind of a bummer.
It's a bummer.
Dash Ring Rush. Collect a set number of dash rings.
I love
Sure.
Knuckles.
Don't we all?
Knuckles is good, man.
I would like Knuckles to get more time in the limelight because I feel like Knuckles hasn't had like a story
Yeah.
since Sonic Adventure 1, you know?
Yeah, I want a, you know how they have those, like, big, fancy plastic figures of characters?
Yes?
Yeah, like we have one of Daruk,
Oh,
from
yes.
Breath of the Wild. Just like,
What is
I
that?
just want a giant Knuckles.
Like just his Knuckle or?
No, I want Knuckles. The whole Knuckles.
Okay.
The whole echidna.
And nothing but the Knuckles.
Nothing but the Knuckles.
See, that's where I'm at.
I mean, actually, I would also accept Shadow.
Okay.
Shadow is this.
Whoa.
Shadow is the secondary boo.
Yeah, but if you say nothing but the Shadow, then I feel like you're going to get a lot less than what you were hoping for.
Right, just like a black circle on a podium.
Yeah. Oh, God. Oh, God. And then goes, yep. And then, oh, God. And then, oh, God. Oh,
I'd
God.
also take an Amy. I love Amy.
What is nothing but the Amy?
Nothing but the Amy.
Yeah, what would that be to you?
It's just
Oh,
Amy.
God. Nope, still need more. Go. Take me to the end. Take me to the end. I'm done with this level. No, stop. Okay, no, stop. Okay, no, okay, and done.
I'm pretty.
Yes.
You got to assume that an Amy statue has crazy panty carving.
No, they don't do that anymore.
You got to
This
for
20
sure.
years ago. You have to put it behind you, hun. Though I will say, so one of the things I've seen. Okay, where? Okay.
It's gone. Oh, it's up there.
I'm pretty sure I know how to get up there.
There's a rope in there. See that rope? Well,
Where?
No, it's not a rope. It's just a
Let
line.
me grab this real quick while we're here. Okay.
Is this timed? Yeah, 5 seconds.
I think I know
4
what
seconds.
to do for this. Yeah, well, I'm letting it run out so I can do it again. Boink. One of the things that I've seen a lot of people online, which, you know, it's people talking Sonic, so who knows how much you should
Oh,
take
shit.
it seriously.
Wait, that's so smart, Ian.
Thanks. Well, we got up here earlier for the For True Story Circuit Freak RMX rival battle, Shadow the Hedgehog. All right.
That was too much.
One of the critiques I've seen of newer things, and of course of Ian Flynn 2, which is just so exhausting, is people being like, oh man, why did Amy Rose fight with tarot cards? Amy Rose is known for her hammer.
Yeah.
And all I think when I see stuff like that, I'm like, it's like, yes, we should base our characters off of a trait that's like 20 years old and then never, ever, 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 ever change.
I mean, she does still use her hammer, though.
I know. But it's not, well, her main attack is the tarot cards, and why isn't it with her hammer? And it's like,
Yeah.
let these characters evolve. Stop feeling like they need to be the exact same thing they have been
I mean,
for the past 20 years.
I guess that's fair, but other than this game where clearly there's been like an evolution, and then the Psyloops with Shadow or with Sonic in the other game, I feel like Knuckles and Tails have kind of stayed the same, yeah?
Well,
And I think Sonic, for the most part, other than very clearly game-specific mechanics, has also stayed the same.
well, that's what I'm saying. So, like, for a long time, okay, so for those who don't know the development story of a lot of the Sonic stories, and even I'm not perfectly knowledgeable on them, I want to say, so Sonic Generations was the last game that was worked on, I believe, not Generations, Unleashed. I believe was the last game written by the people who wrote like Sonic Adventure 1, 2, Heroes, and then Unleashed. They were
Right.
all written by the same person, I'm pretty sure. When Sonic Colors came out, a new team got brought on for it. And this new team that got brought on had not played Sonic before. And when they were brought onto the team, they treated Sonic as a literal child character. Which is why after Colors, a lot of things regressed. Tails was a scared kid again. All Sonic did was make quit. That's why I like in Forces. He literally gets kidnapped, tortured for months, and it's just like, haha, well, you stink, dumbhead. And it's just like, he has not changed at all. What the hell? Is there more?
Looks like
What?
it.
Oh my god, there's more to do. Wait, what? Yeah, I'll do them. Whatever.
Yeah.
And so, like, these characters were locked into this box that the new writers wanted. And it was so much, oh, Jesus Christ. So much more childlike, whatever. However you feel about it is irregardless what I'm trying to say. So the characters have not been able to grow for 20 years, right?
Right.
Like, they have been stagnant for
Yeah.
a very long time. Now that Shimmy Christmas, Ian Flynn's now the one who is the main writer for the Sonic franchise, as it seems to be fairly permanent, it feels like he is trying to do his best to actually allow... Okay, it changed. I didn't know it could change the button. The change... How the fuck am I supposed to know which
Think
way
you
it's
need
gonna...
to time it.
No, but how am I gonna know which way it's gonna shoot? I thought it was gonna shoot me up.
I think it's just shooting you right.
The first one shot me up.
Well, no, yeah, but that's just the direction you were supposed to go, right?
Yes, but how am I supposed to know which way I'm going to go?
Which way it's facing.
No, the bottom one was facing to the right.
Yeah, but then it turned.
No, once I pressed the button.
Oh, did it?
Yes.
Oh.
I had to press the button first for it to be like, oh, yes, I'll change now. And I guess X is up and square is forward. Maybe the button press is what... Oh, no!
Ooh,
I wanted
okay.
the blue thing. Fuck! So, yeah. And this is basically what a lot of people have wanted for a long time, is to allow these characters to grow.
Yeah.
And, like, a big complaint of these old games, like Colors through Forces, has been that
Well-
the writing has been very lackluster, right? But what we're getting now is really very interesting because now all the people who grew up with colors. Oh my God, why doesn't it open?
Well,
all the people who grew up with colors and whatnot now want these characters to stay in the stagnant, childlike form.
Well, I have an interjection.
That's fine.
I don't think I necessarily agree that Amy is growing by using tarot cards. Like,
I'm
she's
not saying
getting
that she is growing. I'm saying that she's changing.
Okay, well, that's what you've been using the word growing.
I'm using both.
Okay.
Sorry, I'll try to
Well, either way, when it comes to growing, I think that it's good. I really like the
Okay, so X is up, and then squares, and I gotta wait.
I have been enjoying the growth when it came to the the game we played.
Yeah,
Frontiers.
so the growth has been happening too, but the growth is not indicated by the tarot cards. The growth is indicated by all the characters seemingly having a new direction. A lot of which has been been going on in the games, Unleashed and before.
Right.
They're kind of like either sending characters in that direction, like with Tails being like, I felt like I grew after in Sonic Adventure 2, because that was supposed to be his big growth. He took on Eggman by himself. That was supposed to be Tails' big moment, but Tails even talked about in Frontiers that shit kind of feels like I've regressed. And he talks to himself and is like, I don't want that to be the case anymore.
Yeah.
So he won't let it. Amy is finding a direction without Sonic, which people are also frustrated about, because people are like,
we should probably
Amy's character.
Babe, you probably don't want to go into like the end of a completely different game.
I can talk about Frontiers.
I mean, we've done it on the channel, but it is a completely different game.
What the hoot and holler? What you doing in there?
Y'all should go watch Frontiers if you haven't already.
Dude, I feel like it's fair for us to be able to talk about games that we have played.
A completely different game, I disagree.
What?
Everybody hasn't watched every series we've done, and I don't want to make it to where people can't continue watching this one out of fear.
But then by that logic, now we can't talk about Sonic Adventure or any other game ever.
I don't think we should say the endings to them, no.
What?
Yeah, dude, what the fuck? Yeah,
we're playing a game in the franchise that is sequentially later in the game's timeline.
Yes, and it's made in a way that you don't have to have played any of the former games in order to play it.
Generations is made without you needing to have played any others.
I haven't played Generations.
Is it elevated by knowing what all these games are from, though?
Yeah, probably.
I will do the other challenge. Key, get out of my face.
Either way, I actually personally, I don't give a shit about the tarot cards. Like, in my mind, I don't like them because I like Amy's thing being hammers. So I wish that it had been introduced as like a background thing more than like her main thing. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you disagree with me? So you're getting bitchy?
I literally just said sure.
You said it.
You're getting an
such
attitude.
a bitchy way.
Oh my god. The only thing I was bitchy about was not being able to talk about a game that we have played and beaten in full.
We have talked about this. It doesn't matter how old something is or what you're discussing it in. It's spoilers regardless.
Yeah, back in the day, we elected that if we have played the game, that we could talk about it.
If it's a direct sequel, this is just within the same franchise. I'm not going to play freaking, I don't know, Mario... whatever, and then talk about the ending of Galaxy. That's a bad example because all
Mario doesn't. Yeah.
All Marios end the same.
I mean, to be fair, to an extent, I think some people would also say that the Sonic story doesn't matter. But I'm going to say that it does matter.
I think Sonic has relatively deep lore compared to Mario.
Yeah, I guess I would say by comparison for sure.
Yeah, Mario is like I love Mario and I love all the Mario games, but they are, when it comes to story, it's quite shallow.
Yeah.
It's really just Princess Peach got kidnapped by Bowser.
Oh, yeah.
Go save Princess Peach from Bowser.
Deeper lore, you can get it from...
the Paper Mario games.
I was get any of the RPGs.
Yeah, Paper Mario RPG. Those have quite a bit more story.
Yeah.
But...
which Mario and Luigi Brothership are coming
in the end is not a lot of them still just Princess Peach got kidnapped.
All right.
Go save Princess Peach.
I will not talk about the stories then despite the fact that I do just disagree.
That's fine. You can disagree with me.
Because I mean, okay. What do you
Probably
want?
go left, I would assume.
I am stuck. I literally cannot.
There we go.
Okay, awesome.
Weren't that stuck?
That was. I am losing my mind. All right, Ian, we're just gonna retry it. I don't know why I went that far to the left, but that's okay. Destroy targets with surf spin. Break it. Okay, break. Did I do it that time? What? Why can I not just go like?
Are those the targets?
Yes. And then, what? Why do I spin? Anywhere else when I do this, I go directly straight, right? So I'm not. It's like the game has now changed, and it's like that you spin to the left and to the right. Oh God! Oh God! Oh.
Does it depend on which one you hit, L or R? Does that?
Yes, it does. But bro, okay, all right.
Give me the controller. I want to try.
Yeah, you do this level,
Yeah,
so I can maybe focus on talking.
How do I restart?
Restart and then retry. Okay. I just think Sonic is in a very precarious situation as a character who has been around for so long. You're gonna have a billion people who like Sonic, and you're gonna have a billion people who want to see Sonic be different things. But I'm never a fan. Damn, you are clearing this up.
Oops. Okay.
Well, you were clearing it up. You're doing a great job. So I know, I did the thing, my bad. I just really think these characters should be allowed to grow, and it should be a good thing to see them grow. And like, let's say that someone's favorite thing is
You keep using the word grow. I think you should use the word change.
Dude, there's two different things, and I'm talking two different conversations. I'm not still on the tarot card thing.
Okay.
I'm on everything. People don't want the characters to grow. They don't want them to change. They don't want anything to differ.
Oh, that's what's going on.
About these characters. What?
I had my fingers on the R not one button. Or the L not one button.
There's just a billion of them at the end of the level. What the fuck is the rest of the level for?
Well, that was fun.
You keep playing. I need a fucking break. I
succeeded!
You did it.
I want to do that again.
Do it again. No, press square. Yeah. Especially now that you don't have to hit any of the ones beforehand if you don't want to, because you can just hit them all at the end.
I'm going to for fun though.
Oh my God. I don't like when you're not on my side.
I'm sorry.
It just hurts.
Oh.
I don't like when we disagree.
Why?
Okay. Well, it's not that I want you to disagree with everything I say, but because that's really shitty. But it's so much harder to like make a point when you're like, oh, you either disagree or you think that I'm not talking about it right. I'm like, fuck. Because I see a lot of stuff online.
Yeah.
I see a lot of stuff on Twitter. I see a lot, which despite the fact I don't really follow anything Sonic related, I guess Twitter knows that I like the mayhem of Sonic discourse because, man, they recommend. I don't comment on any of this shit because I don't like getting on discourse.
I missed everything at the end.
Yes, you did, which means that you actually did not. You failed.
What?
You got 20. It's in the top right. You need to get 25.
That's crazy.
Did you just leave? Go do it again. You got to get better than a square. No. Go. You gotta do it.
How do I go in?
Go up to it. Triangle. Okay, you don't actually have to do it again if you don't want to. But if you want to do the other challenge, it's over to the right. Helicopter in me ear. So yeah, I do apologize because like a lot of this stuff that I've been feeling isn't even just from the game. This is what I'm seeing from the community, different spots.
No, that's
in the community.
fair. And that, listen, man, the Sonic community, they're intense. I think everybody agrees with that, right?
I am sorry to say, like, I don't want to be a hater, but I will say, out of all the communities and games that we've played, the Sonic community is probably the worst.
They're so bitter.
And it's not that, like, everyone in it is, it's
yeah,
whatever.
and like at the same time, they're also so nice sometimes.
Yeah, listen, this is coming from a couple of Homestuck fans. Like, we know what it's like to be a part of a community that's full of brat.
Yeah. Yeah, like if you have never been mean, we're not talking to you.
No. But if you want to be mean because we call the Sonic community mean, you might in that now.
Yeah.
Regardless, I don't know, and I'm obviously one of the boomers that grew up with different Sonic than what Sonic is now. So it's like what I want is different than what other people want. So I'm going to take what I want out of Sonic games as like what is just real or what is correct. I just want to see these characters be characters again, because it really felt like for a really long time that they weren't allowed to be anything other than flanderized versions of, you need one more, of themselves. And I really like that they're being able to take a new direction, even if some of it's the same. Like Tails' character is still just growing up. Knuckles' character is still just solidarity. But it's like, I really feel like Frontiers felt like this is the resolution for the past 20 years.
Yeah.
Our next story is going to be something different. Like, we are now going to take these ideas and do something new with them. And that's my big hope. Because that's really what I took away from a lot of the writing and the story.
Oh, hey, Big the Cat.
You really need to boost if you're going to... Okay, you just going to run the timer out?
Yeah, Big the Cat.
Okay.
Your name's Shadow.
You going to say anything, or...
No, we already read this.
I know, but, you walked away from the challenges.
Yeah.
Walked away from the collectible.
Do you like tough?
And you just stopped talking.
You never tried. That's too bad.
Why weren't you in Sonic Frontiers?
Would you like to learn how?
Wait, wasn't Shadow in Sonic?
What?
No,
You're
Shadow
not
wasn't.
interested? That's too bad.
Casey.
Hello.
Dude,
What?
do something. You can't just stay here and rerun through lines that we've already read.
Ian, give me your hand.
You're driving my patience.
You need to chill the fuck out.
I feel like I'm not being unreasonable.
You should not have your patience driven into the ground because I talked to Big the Cat.
Casey, okay, you talked to Big the Cat. Stop talking entirely. It's not we're doing a Let's Play.
People are having fun. They're having a great time.
Oh, that's my bad. Yeah, I'm sure everyone's having a great time listening to me talk about my Sonic opinions, especially the ones that disagree with me.
Well then stop talking about your Sonic opinions. Talk about McDonald's more.
Where I am speaking the objective truth. You just jumped over all the rings you're trying to collect.
Did I?
Yep, you're still jumping over all the rings you're trying to collect.
Oh, I wasn't trying to.
You touched a challenge that said collect all the rings.
Let me touch it again.
Well, yeah, okay, you got it. You got it this time.
Boing. And then I go, woo! Uh-oh.
One more time.
Yeah, let me go
ahead and try
back and touch it again.
You
Hold
can try
on.
it one more time.
Yeah, let me just, real quick.
Because, despite the fact that I've really missed out on Sonic for a really long time, Sonic is still very important to me. I guess and he's important to a lot of people because a lot of people grew up with Sonic the Hedgehog.
This game sucks.
Why is this game bad?
This game sucks and it's bad and
you keep
I
pressing
hate
the
it.
exact same button.
Okay, let me try one more time.
Okay. After that, do you want to hand it back to me or do you want to just play the rest of this episode?
No.
Okay,
Okay, you know what? This game sucks. This game's bad.
Okay.
0 out of 10.
Okay.
Rotten Tomatoes.
Rotten Hell, Shadow the Hedgehog.
Rotten Hell, Burn. I don't know.
Do you have any opinions on differing and changing, but not change because change is bad, and I shouldn't say change, apparently?
I never, no, I said you should say change.
No, you said, right.
No, yeah, I said you should
I shouldn't say grow.
Yeah, because
the characters shouldn't grow.
No, the characters should grow. I just feel like some of the things you're talking about isn't necessarily growth. I think it's more change. Like the weapon thing and,
Bro! Well, yeah, because that's not growth. That's change. They're different. They're different things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, I like Sonic. You know,
dude. At the end of the day,
I
think that's what we all just want. We all just want and do like Sonic.
Yeah, I like all the Sonic characters. The thing
Except for right now, I hate Sonic. I love Shadow. Shadow is my dad.
That's true. Shadow is Ian's daddy.
Did we do this one?
There's no bell on it, so no, I guess.
Oh, you're right. Yep.
The thing is, I feel like I don't interact with the Sonic drama at all, period. Because
Same.
I don't care about it, even a little bit.
Yeah.
Like Twitter
Oh, God.
and various other websites have not gotten that idea about me and do not show me recommended things.
And that's great. That's awesome.
I actually have like most of my timelines on every social media customized not to recommend anything to me because I am uninterested in what they think I like. Because I exclusively like what I like, and I don't care about other people's opinions, especially about video games.
What?
Because I feel like people are so visceral about their opinions about video games.
Yeah.
And I don't want that to affect how I make my own opinion about video games, you know what I mean? Like, I like to set up my own thoughts before I interact with the fandom, and then a lot of the time I'll be like, okay, I have my thoughts pretty well documented, let me go interact with the fandom, and then they're also pissed off.
Oh, no, for sure. Well, that's why I for sure form my opinion first and then kind of see like what the vibes are, because it's like, yeah, no, everyone's just so mad.
Yeah, but like, so I just kind of don't acknowledge them. You know what's interesting?
Oh, shit. There's
you know
a secret.
what one of my favorite my favorite Spyro game is?
Oh, my God. I totally chunked this. Yeah, what is it?
Enter the Dragonfly.
Yes.
And I played it so much as a kid, on and off. It was my favorite game. I was a huge fan of it. And then you mentioned like Crash and Spyro when we first started dating, and I was so out of touch like with the fandoms of those characters and games that when I said, "Oh, I love Spyro. I used to play Enter the Dragonfly all the time."
Yeah.
You thought it like it was a joke almost. You were so surprised because everybody hates that game.
Yeah. Like, I don't know anything about Spyro other than
Yeah.
that.
And it's so interesting to me because it's just like, no, yeah, I think it's a cute, fun little game, you know?
Yeah.
And like, yeah, playing back, things have like aged, you know? And not like, oh, the dragons are racist or anything like that. They're just like, you know, some of the voice acting's a little questionable, some of the sound design's a little iffy.
I think in the game,
and it breaks in certain places. There's for sure lag spikes where there shouldn't be because there's only like 6 things on the screen.
You've still now only done Spyro. We got the remake, the trilogy, or the remade trilogy.
We played the trilogy on the channel a little bit, didn't we?
No, we played it. That was during our hiatus. You played.
I could have sworn we played the trilogy on the channel a little bit.
No.
A little Spyro.
No.
Wow.
At least not on YouTube. Maybe on Twitch. Maybe. I think I played. No, because you played it, and then I played it on Twitch. Both of us have only done the first game. Like,
really?
You haven't experienced Spyro 2 or 3 yet, which I think those are the
that's
good ones.
actually crazy. I really thought we did. I guess you were just watching me play, and that's why I thought that?
Yep. I was just watching you play back then.
That's crazy.
Because you were the one that grew up with Spyro. Huh. You replayed Spyro Enter the Dragonfly, then I played Spyro Enter the Dragonfly. And because they were both of our first Spyro games, I did enjoy it. Just like Crash 4, not Crash 4 on PS4, Crash Wrath of Cortex was my first Crash game, and I liked that game a lot. I don't anymore.
Yeah.
Crash Wrath of Cortex held up way worse than Spyro Enter the Dragonfly. Spyro Enter the Dragonfly has some like not fun mini games, but the gameplay is still decent. Crash Wrath of Cortex is just dog water.
Yeah. Enter the Dragonfly has some whimsical moments to it too. Like there's some stages that you enter for the first time and it's just like, damn, that's cool.
That's awesome.
Like, I'm gonna be honest, it sort of doesn't look that great, but you can see what they were going for, you know?
Yeah.
Even if it's blocky and polygonal and the skybox is a little jank. Love that game. We should play that on the channel sometime.
I don't know about Enter the Dragonfly, but I would be down to play the Spyro Reignited trilogy on like stream.
We should play
Did I finish this?
We should play Enter the Dragonfly and Wrath of Cortex as like a mega episode, and you should do an analysis of both games on your other channel, Players vs. Media, with Anutsu.
That would be kind of cool.
By the way, Ian has another channel where he does scripted content called
Yeah.
Players versus Media.
I do implies that it's been done in any time recently.
I mean, you guys still are recording things for it. You just haven't uploaded them.
I mean, we haven't recorded. Yeah, we do. Yes,
You
totally.
have content recorded that hasn't been uploaded.
Yes, that is true.
Yeah.
So did I do all of the challenges over here now?
Oh.
Why? I swear, did we get a big color upgrade version Donkadoo of this? I guess we did.
Okay.
All right. Well, next time on BLG, I guess we're gonna go fight the boss. Shit. I don't know. I think it's it.
Yeah, let's go find the boss.
I think we're gonna go. Hold on.
The angel's gonna keep opening its eyes. Eventually, Maria's gonna suffocate because she can't breathe in regular gravity.
What?
And Big the cat is gonna teach her uncle how to fish.
Gerald Robotnik is gonna get over all of his anger and resentment towards the human race by learning how to just fish.
Legitimately,
He
if
just
Gerald
needed some old
Robotnik,
grandpa energy. That's all he needed.
yeah, I think it'd help. You know, if
It can't
if
hurt.
he didn't immediately get chained to a chair, apparently, and tortured by the government,
Yeah.
and then all he could focus on was plotting revenge.
So,
I just think fishing could help.
fishing could help. I think you are 100% right on that.
You could try and catch a red snaphaw.
I wonder what the boss is going to be. Is he going to tell me in big words above it? I forget. Oh, it's going to be Metal Overlord or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Metal Overlord?
Ian, what
We
do
don't know.
pescatarian
You got
hold on.
Nope, you got it. Come on, it's just the end of the episode. And if you laugh at this joke,
Pescatarian.
subscribe.
What do pescatarian
if you
animals in the savannah eat on Thanksgiving?
what do pescatarian animals in the savannah eat on Thanksgiving?
Yeah,
What?
zebra turkey fish.
If our subscriber numbers go down because of this, it's your fault.